I have a very important message for you, dear twin. Twin flames are soul mirrors, and that's exactly why the journey can be so painful, so transformative, and so beautiful. What if I told you the pain you're feeling right now is not a punishment, but a sacred activation coded into your soul's design? Today, I'm going to show you how the mirror effect of twin flames unearths hidden wounds and awakens your higher self. You want to understand this because once you know how the soul mirror mechanism actually works, you'll be able to stop the endless cycles of runner chaser dynamics, heal faster and more deeply, and magnetize reunion with your twin flame naturally instead of forcing or chasing. I'm Julia, and together with my twin flame, we're in union, helping other twin flames reach their sacred union. And if you don't have time to finish this short episode, you honestly might not have what it takes to unite with your twin flame, because real twin flame union requires immense patience, dedication, and a willingness to face the deepest parts of yourself. But the fact that you're here means that you are willing. So, what exactly does the idea of a soul mirror have to do with your healing and transformation? I'll explain that in a second, but first, let's start with where the pain comes from. The moment you meet your twin flame, something powerful happens. Your soul recognizes itself. But here's the twist: your twin doesn't just reflect your light, they also reflect every shadow that you've ever hidden from yourself. We're talking old traumas, abandonment wounds, fears of unworthiness, they all rise to the surface. And this happened to me when I first met my twin flame. We met up in Spain, we got an Airbnb together, which was crazy, so unsafe, but it turned out well. Looks like we were guided. Um, but I was so triggered every single day. And I thought it was something on him that, oh my gosh, red flags. But 6 years later, we've been together now for 6 years in union, and shit still comes up, right? It's not a fairy tale. Many people think that once reunion happens, then it's just riding off with only white horses into sunset together. No, but this is for your higher self. This actually helps you grow immensely. It feels intense because the soul is trying to purge everything that's not aligned with unconditional love. So I want you to write in the comments or repeat out loud. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Have you ever felt triggered by your twin flame in a way that no one else ever has triggered you? Now, here's the key that most people miss: the pain isn't random, it's surgical. Your twin flame's energy pinpoints exactly where your soul is carrying lower frequencies, and it forces you to see them. It's like having a cosmic mirror that refuses to let you look away. If you use these reflections wisely, so not by running, blaming, or hiding, but by leaning in and healing, you activate powerful soul upgrades. You literally start becoming your higher self. So the mirror is not there to hurt you, it's there to liberate you. And this is exactly why the soul mirror effect is the fastest spiritual accelerator you'll ever experience. All right, so you might wonder, Julia, how do you actually work with the mirror instead of getting trapped in cycles of pain? Which happens lifetime after lifetime, by the way, with your twin flame. My psychic said that when I first told her about him, and she's like, that's your twin flame. Do you know that? And she was saying we had lots of toxic loops, lifetime after lifetime, and this is the first time that we've actually been able to reunite and have like a happy ending. So, here's a simple method so you don't get trapped in these cycles of pain, because who want that? So, it's 3 steps. First step is awareness. When you feel triggered by your twin flame, instead of reacting, pause. Ask yourself, what is this showing me about myself? So, first month together, I thought it was all him, like I said before. That, oh my gosh, we must just not be meant to be together. We're just not a good match. But eventually I realized, in the running stage where I ran from him and I went to the cabin in the woods and I was sitting with my feelings, and I realized, actually, This was on me. It was things that coming up in me, insecurities, ego issues, wounds. So now, when we have an argument, now when I get triggered, I start by looking within. Usually, there is something within me that is causing this triggering. Otherwise, I would have been more calm. And then step 2 in this method is responsibility. Own the emotion. Even if they did something wrong, the feeling that arises belongs to you. So really sit with it. And then step 3 is healing. So again, sitting with the emotion, getting support if you need. Don't suppress it, transmute it. For me, it really helps to journal, preferably in a physical journey, like pen and paper. Otherwise, I keep looping these thoughts around my head and I just get more frustrated, more triggering, like a negative spiral. So I don't get a release, I don't get clarity, I don't move on. So this healing stage is super, super important. And when you do this, you stop projecting onto your twin and your connection naturally harmonizes. And this is why being on the twin flame journey is such a powerful way to grow spiritually. In fact, that's one of the biggest reasons why you are on this journey to begin with, why you choose this. And only advanced souls even has a twin flame, even chooses to separate into the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And this progress that you make spiritually, you take with you after death, lifetime after lifetime. You don't start out from zero like you do with your material things, your wealth, friends. You keep the progress, which is really awesome. Your twin flame mirrors your healing. So as you can hear, your twin flame mirrors your healing just as much as they mirror your pain. So what do you think? Have you ever tried seeing a trigger as a gift instead of a wound? Let me know. And if this resonated with you and you're serious about moving through the pain into real twin flame union, permanent twin flame reunion, like I have with my twin flame, we've been together for over 6 years. We live together in the British countryside. It's lovely. I highly recommend being with your twin flame. Like, you will never experience such love in your life. It is worth it's worth all the pain, all the spiritual growth, because you'll become stronger. It's a bonus point really that you get with your twin flame as well. So if this sounds interesting, if you want reunion, then you need to watch our free training on YouTube where I break down exactly how to reunite with your twin flame, including the 3 critical steps that most people miss that keeps them stuck in separation. So in the description, I've linked to it. So check that out, and it's going to be so powerful. I can't wait to hear your thoughts.